Hello, my name is Carrie Harlan. I'm wife of William E. Harlan, author of Antioch and the Circle book series. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about creating a book cover using Adobe InDesign and then uploading that cover to CreateSpace with Amazon. The first thing you're going to want to do is download the free trial of Adobe InDesign. And then once you have that downloaded and installed on your computer, you can go ahead and go to Create New Document. So we're going to click on Create New Document. Now we're going to enter in our specifications. Go ahead and put those in inches. So we're going to put 18 inches for the width, 12 inches for the height, 2 columns. The margins are 0, all of them, so that makes it easy. And then for the gutter, what you'll want to do is go to the CreateSpace page and get the number based on the thickness of each type of page, and then multiply that by the number of pages you have. Okay, and then type the resulting number in there for the gutter. So in our case it's 0.783696 inches. And those do convert back to picos, but they'll be back to inches in a moment. Okay, so there we have our artboard. So what we're going to do is click on the rulers on each side of the artboard. You're going to right click on those and change those units from picos to inches. Okay, click on the rectangle tool and click on your board, and that brings up the options. In our case, we're going to do 6 inches wide, 9 inches tall. Those are the dimensions of our book. Click on the black pointer and move your book into the right position. Okay, go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, and we're going to pull that one in the same position. I have this nifty guidelines to help us out here. Okay, and now we're going to draw guidelines out. Left click on the ruler and draw guidelines out to each of the margins of the rectangle. So draw all 4 of those. And then we're going to do the same and leave a 1/8 inch margin. So go ahead and draw those out 1/8 inch further than the margins of our rectangle. And that's to give us a little bleed space to make sure we don't have any white on the edges of our book. You want to have the right color. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and delete the blue rectangles. We don't need those anymore. Just click that little line. And then we can delete each of the blue rectangles. We're going to use our guidelines now for our margins. So we have the front cover, the back cover, and the spine there in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to go to my paint program where I already have my book cover set up. Using the rectangle tool, I'm going to select the color of the border. Edit, copy that. Now I'm going to go back to InDesign and click on the artboard and then paste that in. I'm going to move that over to the side. I don't like it sitting right there in the middle. That's our little sample. We go back to the rectangle tool and draw your rectangle out beyond the margins. This is going to set the background color for your book. So we're going to go to the eyedropper tool and select that brown. So we have the same brown color as the book. Okay, now we're going to use our text tool and add some text into our book. This is going to go on the spine. We're going to center that, select our font and the size we want to use. And then we want to go ahead and, in our case, we want a different color. We want to use white. So we're going to select white. And now go ahead and type in the title of the book. Go back to your arrow tool and then right click in the rectangle and you'll want to go to transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, and move that in place. Alright, so we have our title on the spot. Now we're going to repeat the process for the author name. Text tool, we'll draw out our text box. Okay, again we'll have that centered. Select your font and your size and the color, and go ahead and type out the author name. In our case, it's my husband Billy, William E. Harlan. Then again, your select tool, your arrow tool, left click, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, and then move that into place. Okay, now we're going to add our actual book covers on, our pictures. So we go to File, Place, and it pulls up our pictures in our case. So I'm going to search for that. And we have our Create Space cover. Okay, and click on your board to place that. And then click on it and drag it over to put it into space, okay? Again, you'll want to click on your board first and then go to File and then Place. Now we want to place the back cover, so we'll double click that or open that up. Click again somewhere on the board. I like to click off to the side. And then drag that into place. Okay, there we have it. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and delete that just because. And now we want to work on saving it. We're going to first just save as our the file in Adobe InDesign, and now we're going to save it as the PDF. We're going to export this. Go to File, Export, type in the file name. When you click the Save button, you'll have several different specifications. You want to make sure that high quality print is selected. Under compression, you want to make sure it's at least 300 pixels per inch. So the Create Space will take it. You want to make sure that all the marks and bleeds are unselected, deselected, and hit Export. Okay, and there you have it. I hope that you found this little tutorial helpful for those indie writers who are not graphic designers trying to create their cover. I know it can be frustrating, so I was hoping this might be helpful for some others out there. If you'd like to find some more resources for indie authors, indie writers, you can look at my husband's website, www.williameharlan.com, and also feel free to check out his book while you're there. Thank you.